Those of you just arrived, Mikka Nandri, for joining us on this third day of Skanda Shasti, Buddhism, prayer, celebration, festival, call it whatever. Because of Soobramooniar, it's called a celebration. We're celebrating the power of Lord Muruga. That's why in Mogam Konde Muruga, Murunyan Tamil Veeran, Saravanandan, the warrior, the army general, and the vanquisher is Lord Muruga. All rise to chant Senathavarmudikam, page 67 of Muruganarla by our professor, done by him, written by Saint Arunagirinathar, the Tirupogat section of an ode to Lord Muruga. Vetrivel Muruganakka! Vetrivel Muruganakka! Vetrivel Muruganakka! Can you give us drum beat, Nena? Can you give us drum beat? Senathavarmudikam, Pagaithavarmudikam, Devujavarmudikam, Tenavagaya, Terikanayamako, Paripavatamako, Tirupuganenako, Parivogama, Senathavarmudikam, Manatayamurukam, Ekitaruvarakam, Tiravagaya, Murupayam Nerikam, Murupayam Nerikam, Thank you. Katcheri Siva Agnidevi Govinda Katcheri Siva Dubhivaradri Sarastinda Prasadaji Koduthinda Dhanasti Koduthu Kulami Kodutthi Om Ammaye Potri Om Chatti Prasadi Deviye Potri Daye Potri Yorendariye Potri இந்த சந்தை சக்தி 3ஆம் நாளை முன்னிட்டு பக்தர்களுக்கும் அங்கத்திற்கும் பாதுகாப்பதோ பிள்ளைகள் பரீட்சை எழுதுகிறார்கள் அவர்கள் துணியார்ந்து சரஸ்வதி தேவி நாவிலமண்டு நல்லோசை தர அம்மையே போற்றி தாயே போற்றி ஓம் வித்யாரதியே போற்றி ஓம் பால் குளினை சமர்ப்பயாமே பால் குளினை சமர்ப்பயாமே பால் குளினை சமர்ப்பயாமே கவராடி Don't put on the camphor, put around the camphor modi. Om Samarani Vasiye Namaga. Om Samarani Vasiye Namaga. Om Samarani Vasiye Namaga. Nandri, Dhanyavad, please be seated. We'll hand over to the group. But while they're singing, remember we will do the one round around the temple, come back and then Periyar will end this service. Nandri, let's continue.
Hey, உன் பாடல் பாடி வந்தே முருகா உன் பாடல் பாடி வந்தே இசையிலும் மாடியும் தேடி வந்தே முருகா உன் பாடல் பாடி வந்தே பாடல் பாடி வந்தே
Let's give him a round of applause. At his age, he should be retiring and going to bed 6 o'clock, but he's still here. And that's an inspiration, and the rest of it is perspiration. Okay?
Salutations to God in all forms and names, and in particular to the name Buddha, Skanda, Kovil, whatever name he was used to describe God as the educator. He is a guru. So before I go to the next acknowledgement, let us find out what Muruga, the name Muruga means about the way you worship God. It's on page 130 of Murugan Arura. It's 5.16, the verse. It begins with Muru. Murugan Tanivel Muninam Guru Veryandru. I would not read the whole verse for you, but I'll read the translation of this verse, and we can from this translation understand what we worship is God as Muruga. The perfect God Muruga has no form. The perfect God Muruga has no form. That's the first thing. So nobody will come and tell us we worship idols. So some other religion people come and tell you we worship idols. That means we worship some form which they don't like. So you tell them this book here will teach you what it is that we worship. The second part of the sentence is Muruga has no form. No formulation. So you have got no form, and neither have you got formlessness. In other words, it's the opposite of form. He has no being. He's not like you and us. You got a being. You are a human being. There are animals which are not human beings. I understand the very meaning. And he has no non-being. You know, some people insult others, they are not a being at all. You are a non-being. You don't exist. Right? So he is not a non-being. Thirdly, he is not light. He is not darkness. He is not light, neither is he darkness. He holds an incomparable birth. This is a very important sentence. He holds the incomparable birth. You can't compare this birth with anything in the world. So he must do something to all of us which we only can feel but cannot describe. He is our Guru. So I said he is our teacher. He teaches us how to live in this world. To understand all of this, we need His grace. We need the grace of Muruga to understand all that I've been telling you in this verse. So those of you who have the book, go to page 130 and all the following pages to understand about why we worship Lord Muruga, why billions of people all over the world worship Lord Muruga. Now, the second acknowledgement, salutations to our Guru, Alayam, for conducting the prayer this afternoon and evening. The dedication to Lord Muruga, he already explained that we are on the third day. And he also explained to some of us who are in the temple early, it is a 6-day dedication. Not like somebody wants to say we have a shortcut and we have 5 days. The 6-day dedication. That's very easy to understand. The 6 senses that we have. 6 senses. One of them is buddhi. So if you have buddhi, then you will understand why we are doing this the 6th day. I'm not going to go more on that. But we'll thank the Guru that in the course of his dedication to prayer, he also emphasizes education. In other words, what to know, what to do prayer. With that, I take another acknowledgement, and I want to shorten this because I'm not calling a speaker to read out the speech. I'm now going to shorten the speech which is supposed to be read out because of the shortness of or the smallness of the group here. So don't take too much of your time. So I want to acknowledge the sponsors of today's function. They are members of the committee which cares for the temple, which organizes all the functions of the temple, and does everything for us to come here and do our prayer. Auntie and Puman, they are the sponsors of today's prayer. May God Muruga bless them. And in particular, today is the birth anniversary of Puman. So I want to say to Lord Muruga, please give this mother plenty of blessing because she's very dedicated to what she does. She can do many things. Besides cooking, she's a very good singer as well. So she's got a lot of talent, and the talent is believe God. And then the next group I want to acknowledge is the musical support group from the Nadarajan Chithambaram Alayam. I've been there tonight. I wrote to some of you remember that I came there and gave some speeches. This group is led by led by Reggie Children here tonight. So we thank you for coming here and bringing musical songs and praising Lord Muruga and explaining to us through song. You see, someone could understand the song, you should really get the music of Lord Muruga. But that is up to you. I can't force you to learn the language and understand what the songs are. The next bit is that we must acknowledge that there is a 28 system here, and in the absence of the girl, Israel is doing a good job of that. Last but not least, you, the devotees, even though you are few in numbers, you are large in heart. Having weathered a storm, maybe there is a big storm, I don't know, but people will come. So I presume either is that, or they are learning for the children who are writing the exam. I don't know how they can do it, but the parents are learning for the children who should write the exam. So anyway, maybe that is an excuse. I don't know what the real excuse is and why they are not coming. I'm not going to apologize for them. We also thank all the members who worked inside the temple to help to get, before the prayer starts, there are many things to be done. After the prayer is finished, there are a lot of things to be done also. So we thank all the members. Now to the talk for today. The talk for today is that our religion is based on science. It's not fairy tale, it's not just anything that people pick up from anywhere and say, this is what we do in our religion. Now, what supports the religion is what people think are fairy tale. It is called Purana or mythology in English. Mythology. Now, the mythology has a purpose. Like a traffic light has a purpose. That you come to the traffic light, if it's green, you go through. If it's red, you stop. Right? So mythology is like that. But you could understand what I'm talking about, that it guides you to do what you have to do in your religion. So, having said that, today's talk is on, as I said, on science and what is in science. In the world, in this world, we live. There are good people, there are bad people. The good people are going towards the divine, that is aspiring towards God. They are called Sura. Those who are bad people are called Asura in mythology. So what the Asura, led by Soobramooniar, and his two brothers, I'm going to give details, I'll try to make it short as possible. Soobramooniar wanted the powers that Lord Shiva had. So what he did was, he sacrificed, many sacrifices. His final sacrifice, he threw his hands into the fire, he threw his legs into the fire, finally he threw his whole body into the fire. The sacrificial fire. Lord Shiva, being the merciful God, he was so sorry for the physical soul. And what he said, Asura, you can have power. Here it is, I'm giving you power. So what this Asura did, he abused that power. He started torturing people, doing all kinds of things, which are not like dictators in the world, when they get into power, they start doing things that hurt the people, the very people that put them there. Right? So Lord Shiva, he put this Asura, Soobramooniar, to do some good for the world, but he didn't do good for the world, he did good for himself. So he wanted everything for himself in terms of power. So what does Lord Shiva do? All the Suras, all the rest of divine people, the good people, they went to Lord Shiva and said, Lord Shiva, you have given power to this Asura. This is what he is doing to us. He is finishing us, he is destroying us, he is making life miserable for us. Please do something. So Lord Shiva, he had to admit that he went a little overboard in being too generous in his giving of grace to Lord, to ask this Asura Soobramooniar. So what Lord Shiva did, The only thing he said he could do was to get into deep meditation so he can find a solution to this very big problem. So he got into very deep meditation. After a while in meditation, 6 sparks came out of his head. I'm cutting this very short, I'm making it a long story. 6 sparks appeared from his forehead. These 6 sparks went into the river Ganga. These are hot sparks coming from the head because he was thinking and thinking and thinking how to solve this problem of bringing Soobramooniar back into the fold. So, the sparks went into the river Ganga. All of us know that the river flows. So the river was flowing. He took this hot spark to a lake called Lake Saravana. That's why you find the name, one name for God, Durga is Saravana. So this 6 sparks ended up in Lake Saravana. Now comes the science. If you take something very hot and cool it, even if it's a gas, it will become a solid. All of you must believe this, right? I'm talking from knowledge which I learned a very long time ago. Right? So if you take something hot, molecules which are hot will coalesce, will get together and form a solid. So the 6 sparks became 6 babies. I'm not going to go into the details. 6 babies. Mother Sasti came to know about what happened, so she came to Lake Saravana, took the 6 babies, held them together, and made one form called. Anybody can tell me what is that one form? 6 faces coming together to give you one face. What is the name? What is the name? Mugam is the face. So what is the name? Aru. That is why we get the name Aru. So 6 into 1. Now here is the power. In other words, if you take energies and combine them, you can do many things. Right? If you split the energy, that means electrical people. You know, if they unite, they can do lots of things. But in the fact of one was that they start unity. To destroy them. So, the 6 forms are in them. So this is what we are now doing when we are praying here for 6 days. We are recognizing what Lord Shiva did, right? In taking the 6 forms and giving us one form so that we can understand what God is. God is got no form, but is not got no formlessness. So God is what is in our life. God is everywhere. Omnipresent, omnipotent, omniscient, everything. Omniscient means God knows everything. Omnipresent means God is everywhere. Omnipotent is God for all time. So science is telling us what our religion is about. Our religion is about energy. That is why we have another religion that don't have a mother form. What is mother known as in our religion? What's the name? Sasti. The mother is Sasti. That is why we are servants. So God is a very, very unique religion, this Hindu religion. They accommodate for the male form and they accommodate for the female form. Without the Sakti, Siva Allah. There is no Siva without Sakti. You understand that? Very simple. Therefore, we are mother worship as well. I can go on and on about this thing because I wrote this whole book. I'm spending many years going to India 5 times to find out what is all this about our religion. There are books there. If you don't understand what I said, I put only a few books for this. One book is called One World, One God. One World, One God. To understand that, read the yellow book. Otherwise, your name will go in the yellow book. In the school, if you do something wrong, they put your name in the yellow book. Punishment. You're going to stay inside for 1 hour after school. You know that. You wearing yellow today?
Right.
All right. So then, I want to say to you, please, some of you are fortunate to hear this one, you can call it, this little talk. But many of we've got many devotees. There were 1,000 people come to the Kaveri. At least 150 will carry the Kaveri to the ground. But I don't know why they feel that Skanda Sasti is not important. As I say, Skanda Sasti is a 6-day prayer to thank God for giving us God's will to worship and honor. I don't want to go into more detail. I'll just leave it at that. I think Guru every day is giving us a little bit. So people will come and they take it in. They can learn. As I said, the books are there. The books are in the table. The books are in my home. But if they're not with you, they are not benefit to anything. Yeah? Children go to school. Some of them don't carry them. Yeah? You know that that's they go to school without books. How can you learn without books? Anyway, I'm leaving with that. May you have a pleasant journey home. No problem. Because I know that it's not safe to walk in the night. But let Muruga be our guide. Let Muruga be the protection we need. And pray. Muruga help us. Thank you very much.
Round of applause for our Periyar. To our devotees, we just want to correct one omission on my part as well. Today's Obiyam is being conducted by Monty and Kumani Murli, as well as Varusha Vallabh, who is Monty's niece. And also it's her birthday as well today. Let's give her a round of applause. She's not here because she lives in Johannesburg. You know, like Queensborough out here on the corner. Johannesburg is far away, Gauteng. But it's good of her to have participated with energy-wise into this prayer, and we thank her and her family as well. So, and her mother, those of you knew Arvali, was my first assistant in this temple. She's late, but in her memory, I'm sure Varusha is also doing great work. With that, my dear people, we're going to have load shedding in the next half an hour. So I'm trying to put my foot on the gas. Tomorrow's Obiyam is being conducted by Mrs. Kamala Bicken and Mrs. Michelle Pillay and family, serviced by Mr. Karthigesh and Pillay. And I think Nanda is communicating with him, and he has confirmed Nanda. They'll be here tomorrow. So please, it's day 5 tomorrow, day 4 tomorrow. So please, again, get your neighbors. I mean, as Periyar said, why people are not coming? We can't answer. But let them get sick. They'll call Guru 911. Pray for me, please. My child is sick. My mother is in hospital. She's critical care. Why? Why be symptomatic? Okay, so we must pray. Constant prayer. Inbattilom Namasivaya, Tunbattilom Namasivaya. Whether you're celebrating, whether you're crying, God must be constant in your life. Even children are writing exams. Why don't leave them in the care of someone, come and pray and ask for God's blessing? Or don't just bring it to you. They say, mountain didn't go to Muhammad, Muhammad went to the mountain. With that, my dear people, as I said, I'm trying to chase for time. So tomorrow again at 5:30, please come back. And the regulars that are here, I know it's challenging, finish work, come here. I know Shri works for a salon, and sometimes the last minute client comes there. I used to go there when I had more hair, right? So last minute client comes, you got to attend to them. But Mikka Nandri to each and every one of you. Even I think Reggie said by the time comes from work and gets here is a challenge, but they made it here. Let's give them another round of applause. With that, 2 songs, okay? 2 more songs, and 2 more. These are 2. And then do you all want to do another window, or do you want us to do that? Another window. Another window. Lovely. Okay. Right. 2 more songs of the group, and then we'll conclude another window. And we got to do a special celebration for money. All in the time. We got generator, but walking back home is our concern for people. Okay. But you will bring it.
Narum So we go.
May you continue to grow from strength to strength. May Mother Saraswati, who sits on our tongue, continue to grace with your presence. May you continue to go from, they say, Kundrutil Yetravalaku, Kulatil Yetravalaku, Kundril Mail, not the one that lives, the lamp that lights in the lake, but like the one that burns on the mountain hill. Right, with that, let's do now the window. All rise, please. What is there? What is there? வெற்றிவேல் முருகனுக்கு
அரோகரா.
வெற்றிவேல் முருகனுக்கு
அரோகரா. அரோகரா.
நாகவிந்து பயாதி நமோ
Amen.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Shivaya Namah Om.
Shivaya Namah Om. Shivaya Namah Om. Om Namah Shivaya. Shivaya Namah Om. Shivaya Namah Om. Shivaya Namah Om. Om Namah Shivaya. Shivaya Namah Om. Shivaya Namah Om. Shivaya Namah Om. Om Namah Shivaya. Shivaya Namah Om. Shivaya Namah Om. Shivaya Namah Om. Om Namah Shivaya. Kadalaprayam Kasundari Nalaprayam Niniyaprayam Inainkarute Salaprayam Dulyaprayam Oraprayam Yalaprayam Katcheri
எல்லா உயிர்களும் இருக்க பதுவே அல்லாமல் வேறொன்றும் இல்லை. பராபரனே அன்பே சிவம் சிவமே அன்பு அன்பே சிவம் சிவமே அன்பு அன்பே சிவம் சிவமே அன்பு ஓ இறைவா எங்கள் உணவுக்கு நன்றி, எங்கள் உடல் சக்திக்கு நன்றி, எங்களுக்கு நோயற்ற வாழ்வும் குறைவற்ற செல்வமும் தருவாயாக. இன்று உணவை தயாரித்த கருங்களுக்கு நன்றி நன்றி நன்றி. முருகா துணை துணை துணை. ஓம் சிவா சாந்தி. ஓம் சாந்தி சாந்தி சாந்தி. மிக்க நன்றி. God bless this to a big celebration. Any birthday songs that we done? Any birthday songs?